Benny's adventure. Good things come to those who don't wait around. That's... we go!
Madame.
Kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guest.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato would consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission.
Makes sense.
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion. Especially, I have awaited your arrival at present in Inazuma, and then, though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds. Given the contact, a commission's power rise. Traveler, lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take...
No, please! Wait! Please! I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun, on one condition.
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will...
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree.
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your Then...
I'm sure you'll do great.
Adventure time!
It's like a booty.
Miss Kamisato's left it.
By royal decree! Let's dance! Let's light it up! Oz, reveal thyself!
Comme ça.
Off we go!
Une épée.
Adventure time! Adventure time! Off we go!
Oh.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
I'll protect us.
By royal decree!
La la la. Party blast! Jumpy jumpy go! Hi-ya! Boo! Hi-ya! Boo! Yeah! Hi-ya!
Going in!
Shadow Raven! Let night fall!
¿Me come?
La 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 la!
Oz, reveal thyself!
Boing boing boom! Ouch! Da, da, da. Hi.
Everybody stand back!
Yeah. Yeah.
Ha! Adventure time!
Oups. C'est bon.
Let's see. Where's the person I...
Why are you doing this? Why leave?
Precisely. It's much too sudden. We've had no time to prepare. The children are desperate for you to take them out to play. Please, we urge you to reconsider.
That must be the guy Ayaka told us about. Let's go over and see.
Leave the future for future generations to worry.
Oh, c'est pas lui. Merde.
You must also... Tejima has keeping out the treasure hoard. But now, all of a sudden, we will
If you want my opinion, it's clear that Tejima had done nothing wrong. I can't claim. Truth be told,
Seems like he's a well-respected... You must be Tejima. So what's made you want to up and leave all of us?
Me? It's not a question of why I want to leave, but a question of what reason. True, but that's not why I chose to stay here. And what made me want to come here 30 years ago? I don't have answers to... Because in the past...
Okay. Well, in that... Oh, maybe...
Oh, that reminds me. Last time I brought Teji...
I keep a diary? If you say...
Oh, yes! Yes, you do! And what's more, I remember you saying at the time that you wanted to make a note of a few interesting things. Things which would prove very important at a later date.
Perfect! So if we want to keep Tejima from leaving, we just need to find his diary.
If you don't mind, we will leave you to find...
This looks like Tejima's diary, all right. Let's see what we... Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. Today, I helped rescue a kid who had fallen in the water. After I pulled him out, he told me that his best friend Bamboo was still in the water. I went kite flying today. The string broke, so I chased after it as fast as I could. I soon realized I was never going... Seems like your average Huh? I went to pray at the shrine again today and stayed there a while. The Omamori... Now that's the kind... So this is the Omamori... interesting. But anyway, if he... like it's been disturbed. Must be something pretty amazing. It looks like a letter. Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? Huh. So the reason Tejima came, but he's been here for 30 years. Oh, well, let's go give
Well, I'll be. That's certainly my handwriting. And I guess the... Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. Anything that I could... And just look at all the things that did happen over the years. The time has flown by so quickly. 30 years feels like the blink of an eye. How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love, regret? No. After all, I've forgotten who she was. Her face, it's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if all these years... I think... maybe not. Although, what if she were to turn up eventually? Only when I think about it like that. How curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even I shall remain here.
Tejima seems to be dealing okay. Seems it's just like Ayaka and that's certainly it. At least we were able to... According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Another job.
La la la.
By royal decree!
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Going in!
La la la.
hear the voice of fate, speaking my name in humble supplication. I do worry about the well-being of my retinue during my impromptu absence.
I'm sure the good people of the Adventurers Guild are absolutely fine, mein Fräulein.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrt... Begin.
Everybody stand back! Give me half a chance, and I'll become an outsider.
Ad Astra.
Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining... But why would they take action against one of their own? Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what...
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this month's emergency?
The entire clan is counting on that food. How many times do I have to say it? I don't know anything about...
You dare deceive us? Those provisions are essential. Do you understand? Not some goods to be pocketed by greedy
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this!
Oh, huh? And who are you?
What? We heard the commotion and came...
I see. You seem to have come just at the right time. Perhaps this is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything would be delivered. Now, he's keeping the provisions for himself. I just know it.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa... It's no wonder all the visions have been confiscated.
This must be one of the people Ayaka asked us to help. But maybe we should talk to Kur...
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying... My own family can barely get by as it is. No, that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the vision hunt decree.
To be perfectly honest, all I know is that I will perform certain things every month. But, and it's not just that.
Does it have to do with the missing...
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for my... To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders. Which is why I came here in the first place. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself.
Huh. But we better confirm. Let's go. We should be able to find...
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods.
You haven't seen anything. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you to man, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders were...
Off we go.
Another test subject.
Oz, reveal. I'll protect us.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you. Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck.
So what did you see inside?
Food supplies. You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found... I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once... But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That...
You've got a deal! Now show us what...
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here, but I...
Yeah. Oh, and they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general... We better talk to this Miss Aoi and get to the bottom... As for you guys, you're free to go.
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it. Let's...
Go, Barbara, go!
Welcome to or perhaps there's something you want to... Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take...
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves! How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he...
Let me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put... However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost. So
that's how he was getting those... But why did he have to purchase a usual amount?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they... Kurosawa thought that it would be quite the disappointment for them if they found they didn't have... So he deemed it necessary to take on the debt rather than...
Wow. Kurosawa was... And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstance. If you ask me, of course, As for why he chose... If you're still curious, why don't you go ask him... I see. That reminds me, it seems most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear the debt on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh... Didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now. I've asked him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go...
But you...
Information is also a kind of commodity. Don't worry, I won't charge much for information.
At least we now know where the emergency provisions were coming from. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again, and see if he can remember anything. What are you doing here all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or... It turned out to be a real time saver, actually. Did you manage to track down the treasure hoard?
That just about sums it up. It turns out that you really were distributing emergency provisions.
Strange. Is that really the kind of person I was? I don't really have any such recollection. Even after all you've told me, I still don't remember anything. Why was I purchasing emergency provisions for everyone? And why would I put myself in such a difficult situation? I really don't understand. But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do so. And this sword was once wielded by my... I remember once when I was young, I wanted to sneak out with the blade and show... What did he say? It would seem that I forgot many important things when all I can remember now is my father telling me that this blade bore his life's creed and said to me...
Hey! If you look carefully, there's... Can you recognize the words?
Virtue? And somehow those two words seem to explain taking on seemingly endless debts to make others happy. But what use are virtue and justice? I purchased the provisions for those... The Tenryou Commission seized my vision. And the very people I was so... And the irony of all of it is... I'm incapable of being a good person. Yet I'm equally unable...
Yet another... When we get the chance, let's speak to Toma about Kurosawa. In any case, we must never let him sell off that sword. Yeah. Fortunately for us, let's go find the next...
She's still okay?
Woo! The third person? Paimon heard that he's the present day... This is his dojo. Luckily, there's some people around.
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he...
Maybe, but... I'm still... Things have gotten dangerous before in the past, but...
It's just because he's been possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism is...
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is impaired. Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't...
No! You got it so wrong! We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about the mighty master. But then we got here and overheard you talking about how...
From the way you're dressed, please, accept my apologies. We've had so many people trying to cause us trouble. You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got... I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Sensei's name is Domon. And though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to defeat many other prominent sword... He once said that his goal was to become the best sword master. And so, even while training us, he can... But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision taken away. He hasn't been... He says the strangest things over and over. And Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think that he's been possessed by an evil spirit. But if I'm honest, I still have...
The Grand Narukami?
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine... Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the order... So don't worry, Nanako. Since the exorcism will take place this evening, you're both more than welcome to come...
So, losing your vision can cause possession?
Shh. So you decided to come. It's a good thing you didn't... Just now, when Nanako was attending to... When she asked him who the people were, it looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ear. All the while he kept calling those names. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. The ritual has now begun. Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some...
Huh? Who's that sneaking around? We won't let them get away with... La la la. La la la. cheer up. Aha!
How did you... Are you sure you're Domon's disciple? Unless...
Excuse me? And what are you doing sneaking around these parts?
Bad news? I'll have you know I trained Sa. I don't care to talk about that time anymore. But if you must...
His senior?
Anzai? Yes, that's me. Because I don't wish to see Domon or anyone else associated with him ever again. When we were young, we trained under the same swordmaster. I had begun training 5 years before him, and everyone looked up to me as practitioners of Make-Yoshi Sui art, seek to achieve stillness of mind. But Domon was different. The first thing he did when he joined was go straight to our sensei and ask him. Sensei scolded him and told him that the art of the sword should not be used. I thought so too at the time. But only then did I realize that it was Domon who had long since freed his... He was consumed by his singular...
Sure sounds like he meant business.
Because until he arrived, I was convinced that I would succeed our sensei as the master. Of all the disciples, I was the most gifted. I had trained the longest. Everyone... Domon's arrival changed everything. When we sparred, I lost not just the match, but my pride and my status, too. Later, after that, I wanted nothing further to do with him. Deep down, though, So, when I heard rumors that he had lost his mind, my first reaction, I decided to quit. So you see... Okay, you've heard my story. You should get back.
Seems like we got it wrong this... Still, Paimon...
What? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how is that possible?
Nanako, please.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can... Spirits may take a myriad of forms, and all is certainly not lost. For
Lady Yai?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Naruka...
Correct. I am unable to say for certain what...
Excuse me.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself...
Do you mean to say that Sensei...
No. That's not what I meant at all. You misunderstand me. I just mean this is Lady Yai. Anyway, you should join us too, tomorrow. Given that you've traveled all this way...
Sure! Who knows?
Welcome to Bonton Sangha Detective Agency. What will you have me solve?
La la la. Do you think that's Lady? Also, is it just Paimon? Or did you... it was probably...
Keep away. I gave up the art of the sword. Please.
As you can see, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see those who have lost to him in...
Lady Yai, it must be a possession. This is nothing like him at all. In the past, no matter...
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed.
But...
then... yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his wit as one who is thrown into the sea, though he... As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yae, even without his ambition...
Your school practices make you stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine note. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and...
Lady Yae, I'm not sure I understand.
The path of the sword master. It requires one to take their sword firmly, and only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible for him to rise above the pain of these. When that ambition disappeared...
Poor sensei. To think...
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Father, Sensei, Ansai.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he follow us though?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you? I knew it would come.
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are far from It's been so long now that I made peace with... I don't think most of the people you beat... Now I know that we can't... But that is no reason...
But what if one day... The same... I put everything I had into trying to become the best. If there's a chance they'll end up like me...
Have you asked them what they think?
Sensei, after you rescued me, I can't know whether I will suffer in... I want to keep going until the day that I...
Nanako's far from the only one. Actually...
Goodness. Well,
You see? You can place the ambition you once had in their hands. Being stripped of your ambition is something that's never happened to me. So, just as I once placed my you are not in the same position that I was.
I'm sorry to have made you work. I no longer have the resolve to become the best in... But as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am... Well...
So even though his ambition was taken away...
Traveler, a moment.
So, the wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to the... For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child.
Ooh, Lady Yae, she seems super mysterious. We can...
Wish. C'est combien?
la la. Woo! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to find. I have heard all about how you helped our 3 friends.
Yeah, Ayaka, how come...
Because now that you have done the 3 things I asked of you, I consider you to be my friends.
Mm-hmm. Wait a second. But isn't Toma your...
Oh. Paimon...
Oh. Okay, then. Ayaka, you seem pretty...
Thank you both. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. What are your feelings on what you have... Perhaps in the thunder's roar, lightning, but I believe that surely you under... It seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. You will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady. You were right all along.
See? I told you he wouldn't reject them. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion...
Well, here we are again.
Please continue without me.
So, what's the deal with this place?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by... Such privileges exist due to the Yashiro...
Oh, Paimon!
Once the number of...
Makes sense.
In any case, we can talk freely here. The Almighty... She inspires all... It was her almost complete lack of... The issue is this. After all, because of this...
How can they...
Nevertheless...
Resistance?
Yes. To say a little more, but I do wonder... Of course! We have tried on... They invariably adopt us. It almost makes one...
Ooh, Paimon!
Oh? What?
Have you got a plan yet to fight...
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please. Do not forget that challenging the Vision Hunt decree is tantamount to challenging a deity. Coming to terms with...
So what are we gonna do?
Well, for the moment, all we can do is try and reduce the harm. For example...
You're telling Paimon that there are people out there who can make fake...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are in... The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was provided...
Darn! So
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and... By no means, when you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks shop run by the Nagono...
Quoi? Moi un peu. Quoi?
You want to know who you'll be...
delicious tea.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think your elemental powers are enough to resist, believe me, you're not the first of your kind we've encountered, and we've seen the same unpleasant outcome.
Can't you make an exception? I just got this vision.
So this is the vision hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and watch. Psst. Huh? There's someone. Come on. What's going on? Can't you... Shh! Quiet! Hey! This is... Huh? Shh!
Wise
What should we do now?
Many...
No worries. You've been on...
Oh, so...
think nothing of... Oh, right.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka...
Whoa.
Mamma mia, baby.
Too bad good people seldom get the recognition they deserve.
Master must...
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. But if I just merge straight in there...
Okay.
So, what about if I... Sure! Welcome to the team! Ayaka told us to go look...
So, Master...
Whoa.
Not bad, huh?
Time to break...
Adventure time!
Present.
on, this way. I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. We should split up. I've got a little present to prepare for, yes,
By royal decree.
Forth, my blade.
Talk about a big door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Midnight Phantasmagoria. Don't hold back. Show me what you've got. I must drop.
One with my blade.
Go, Barbara, go! Yeah, let the show begin. Yeah.
Clear cut. Teach me a lesson.
Swift and merciful.
Watch your step. Show me what you got.
A touch of frost.
I need to train harder. Battle formation!
Forth, my blade.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Feel thyself.
Let's dance.
Brace yourself. Your lesson.
From whence you came. Forth, my blade.
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night from day.
Spirit blade. Attack. One with my blade.
Watch your step. Show me what you've got. I need to train harder. Rested.
Gatama shape look pretty similar to the grooves on the door over there?
Ay.
Teach me a lesson.
Użyłem mapy ataki.
I summon.
A touch of frost. From whence you came.
Ready, steady, go!
Jumpy, jumpy, go! Boing, boing!
I dare you! Don't hold back! Watch your step!
Forth, my blade!
Oh, reveal thyself!
I dare you! Don't hold back!
A touch of frost. I need to show me what you've got. Train harder. Allow me to strike first. Bested.
I'll protect us.
La la la.
One with my blade.
Ah, c'est le seul gars. Moi, je pensais qu'il l'avait raté pour le monde. Tout. Quoi déjà?
By royal
A touch of frost.
I must withdraw.
Bon. On dirait un truc Batman.
Shh! Quick! Hide! That must be Master Masakatsu.
Did you really think that little trick of yours could
Oh no! Those Tenryou Commission brute.
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson.
Huh? That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan.
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the...
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. Hey, this is our chance.
Yoimiya, are you sure?
Who is that? Quick, go in it.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
Non, moi je me bats.
Sorry. I didn't mean to. Don't worry, I've got us covered.
Let's go, je pourrais la jouer.
Huh? Was that an
It sounded like fire.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them. Maybe more than enough.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch. I decided to.
Lol.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all.
Look, the coast is clear. Now...
On vient d'où? Ok, voilà. Torture, c'est mal. Il y a une musique en arrière de fond de truc.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long.
Come on! We've got no time to lose!
Ah!
Oh.
Yes. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him...
Well...
Ouais, c'est bon, c'est bon. On se barre, moi avant. Oh, c'est un poste de police, littéralement. Oui, je retourne. Chaud.
We're finally out of that creepy place.
Yes. Finally, I've made it.
Master Masakatsu.
Don't worry. I think I can make it to the infirmary without keeling over.
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu.
Masakatsu quoi?
Good thing we were able to... Right. It seems as... How about we go...
Alcatraz. En plus moi j'aime. Clean.
I see. So Kujo Sara stayed her hand. It would appear she still has some honor to her. I wonder if we should try establishing contact with...
Unlikely. Don't forget, Kujo Sara is also, in her eyes, if our true motives were ever divulged.
True. We are now... You're turning out to be even more...
Don't make...
Indeed. Things may have turned out very differently this time, but if we wish to mount any sizable resistance against the Vision Hunt decree, it is time we make ready our next set of plans.
There's no need to rush, my lady. Things seem to have taken a turn for the better, at least. Not only have we rescued Master Masakatsu, yes, and the number...
A ceremony, you say? Why would such a task be left to the...
I don't know, but...
Being in a constant... Toma.
I'd say a fun...
A hot pocket?
Simply put, that we take it in turn. Anyone who guesses... Don't you think it's...
You really do? Well, sounds like we've got our work cut out for us. Time to gather some... Ooh! This is our...
Oh, my stomach! It feels like doing me is fun.
Who would it get?
Salt-crusted herring. Unright... hold up.
You've only got yourself to blame, Toma. All those strange things you ate were ingredients.
But weren't you the one who added boiling cakes and hot pot?
I must apologize. To be perfectly honest...
Uh-oh. I'm definitely... I've...
You know, Toma, all you had to do was guess wrong on purpose.
Perhaps I did. I think my luck is all... So without further...
Oh, bro...
Yes. And with the extra time...
Let's all take some downtime is... I'll tidy things up.
There's gonna be a...
Sure, why not?
Bye, Toma! Seems we...